What's good, YouTube? It's your boy named Mike, aka Today we're going to be talking about Collin Sexton and this whole situation. This is probably going to be a shorter video, probably like 4 or 5 minutes, but it's still really weird about how this whole situation has been playing itself. And I'm sorry about that, he's talking about Blackballed.
I know what to do.
Let's talk about it a little bit more in depth. So, one thing about this whole situation that I really just don't understand is just how everything has just been playing out recently, He never really got a much offers, not only that, but he's still unsigned. And thinking about it like this, a guy who scored 22 points per game, really good rim efficiency, and like I said, a really good essential for a good offense, a guy who can get to the rim at anytime he really wants to. Not only that, but small guard, so he's able to kind of orchestrate the offense in that type of way. It's very strange as to how he's not a guy who's been signed yet. His best year, of course, was the 2021 season, where he scored 24 points on really good efficiency. That's not a scrub. That's not a really bad player. Honestly, that's probably one of the top 50 players of the league, if we're being honest. And it's kind of upsetting as to how, this whole situation has played out for him, because he's obviously one of the more talented players in this league, but I'm guessing that the GMs don't view him as such, because they are constantly bickering about whether or not he's a really good talent for a locker room, and I completely disagree that is really even a notion. He seems genuinely like a guy who wants to get better as each turn progresses, and for me, it looks like they're just coming up with excuses as whether or not they want a guy like him to be a part of a team that they really want him to be. Collin Sexton is a guy who is really good at the rim. He's really good at creating offense, and he's not really the worst defender on the planet. So it looks to me as though that a lot of teams are just trying to really reconsider whether or not he's a good person in the locker room. So it really doesn't make sense to me as to why this guy has not been signed yet. Look at that, a guy like Jalen Brunson. His numbers have historically been better than Jalen Brunson. It's honestly not that close. Yeah, Jalen Brunson has gone to the Knicks, and Collin Sexton is probably going to take the minimum on his old team that didn't really want him. It's insane. And not only that, but this guy is, only 23. He's going to be 24 next year. He's not young, or he's not old. He's not the guy that's, really doesn't have that much upside. No, he's honestly just him. There's not that much bad things about this guy. He's just a smaller guard. That's pretty much the only really bad thing about him in his game. He's really just a smaller guard in a bigger guards league, but there's really nothing happening with bigger guards in this league right now. Not only that, but the ACL injury isn't as bad as an Achilles injury. We've seen countless players come back from it. Collin Sexton. Klay Thompson is one of the players who is coming back from an ACL injury, though he's also coming back from an injury, so that's not Kyle Lowry, Kyle Jefferson, David West, they've all came back from ACL injuries so it's kind of concerning as to why
back in the game
these guys are viewed as able to be like one of the better players in the association, while Collin Sexton just isn't. It really makes no sense to me. If I were to pick a couple teams that would really like Collin Sexton, I would think while they're not really striking the best on guys like Kevin Durant, obviously, and Donovan Mitchell, it seems that a guy like Collin Sexton would really work on a team like that. But for some reason, wow, from what I've understood. Not only that, but this team could really just use the benefit of
choose your
really good shot creator, and I think that's what Collin Sexton does provide. I would obviously say a team like the Bucks could also use a guy like Collin Sexton, but obviously I think that comes out of bias. But if we're just looking at teams that could use a point guard, obviously the Lakers. Why don't they just throw all their chips in for Collin Sexton?
It work.
And I understand Collin Sexton may not be the best floor spacer, but at the same time, would you rather take a floor spacer or would you rather take a Russell Westbrook? no disrespect, but come on, man. Let's be real here. Not only that, but we have a team like the Brooklyn Nets. Well, actually, the Brooklyn Nets can't really use him, but the Clippers, before they actually got John Wall, could have used him. Again, Miami, even maybe Denver could use him. Though Denver's going for a really big lineup, and I don't think that they're going to entertain Collin Sexton. But yeah, there's just a bunch of teams that could use him, but they're not going to. And that's just upsetting. Especially as an NBA fan who's rooting for this guy. So yeah. Anyways, that's for me, Nehemiah, aka Neil, and I hope you guys are having a great one.